So yes, we are so excited to tell you about the all-new iMac with Retina display. There has never been a desktop display like this. It is simply stunning. You have never seen a level of detail in a desktop display as you'll see with this iMac. It is truly remarkable. It's a 27-inch display that has 5,120 pixels by 2,880 pixels. If you're really fast with math, you know that is an insane 14.7 million pixels on one display. It is the world's highest resolution display. It is an incredible feat of engineering. We call it the Retina 5K display. So to put it in context, we all look at HD TVs all day. They're 1920 by 1080. Let's overlay those pixels on top of the Retina 5K display. There are 7 times more pixels on the Retina 5K display than on your HD TV. And let's compare that to the new standard 4K digital cinema. And there it is, 496 by 2160. The Retina display still has 67% more pixels than that. It is stunning. What's more remarkable is the work of the engineering team to fit those 14.7 million pixels into our beautiful iMac design that's just 5 millimeters thin. It's an incredible feat of engineering. It took a lot of invention. It starts with the chip that controls the display. It's called a timing controller, or TCON. One didn't exist to drive this display quickly and efficiently, so our team had to invent one. It started with having to create a new material, oxide TFT, to be able to charge those pixels quickly and evenly across the whole display. It meant taking technology from our Retina iPad display, organic passivation, to reduce crosstalk because those pixels are getting so close together to keep the image really sharp and beautiful. It took building a new backlight technology, an LED backlight that's just as bright as previously but consumes less power and is thinner. And all put together, this new display with 4 times the number of pixels of the previous version uses almost 1/3 less energy. That's incredible work. And to make it even more beautiful, we use our Apple photo alignment technology to give higher contrast ratios on axis, and a new compensation film so it looks better off axis too. It is a remarkable feat of engineering and the most beautiful desktop display for everything you do. When you read text, it looks incredible, crisp and sharp with magazine quality. If you work with photos, you'll have never worked on a desktop display with this level of detail in your photos. And if you love to edit video like here in Final Cut Pro, you've never had the ability to do 4K video editing, pixel for pixel, with room left over for your bins and timelines. And if you're Craig and you've worked so hard on a beautiful version of OS X, there has never been a display to show off that great new user interface as beautiful as this new Retina 5K display. We have a brief video to tell you a little bit more about it.
The Mac enables people to do amazing things. And for many people, it's the most important creative tool that they use. And what we really love doing is making it better. On an iMac, the experience begins with the display. And now we're really proud to introduce the first iMac with the Retina 5K display. With 14.7 million pixels, this goes way beyond HD. It gives the ultimate all-in-one computer the ultimate display. And it means you see incredible detail on a scale that just hasn't been done before on a desktop. We started by moving to an oxide TFT, or thin film transistor panel. Oxide TFT is needed to get these many millions of pixels to charge quicker and then stay charged longer. We manufactured an oxide TFT-based display more precisely than had ever been done before. One of the great results is the vivid brightness you see across the whole screen. Communicating to all of those pixels requires a lot of brain power. In a display, it's called the timing controller, or TCON. The TCON tells every pixel what to do and when to do it. For this new Retina display, a TCON didn't exist that could do the job. We had to create it. This single, incredibly advanced chip is responsible for directing millions of pixels. Whether you're looking at photos, or text, or even editing 4K video, the picture is stunning. We've also improved the contrast ratio, so you'll get brighter whites and darker blacks from any viewing angle.
When I'm working on imagery, I need to see the details in it to make accurate judgments of color and exposure, to be able to make it look on screen exactly how it appeared to me when I saw it in reality.
For this display to be possible, millions of pixels have to be driven with more energy efficiency. We use power-saving LEDs and organic passivation, which enables a clear, accurate signal to be sent to each pixel. This dramatically increases the display's performance and image quality, while actually decreasing its power usage by 30%.
Every photograph I shoot, there's so much work to be done before it's really finished. To get there, the tools I use need to be powerful and precise. And now that I've had a chance to experience the sharpness and the resolution and the incredible tonal range in the new iMac, I just can't imagine a better tool for the work I do.
With its stunning Retina 5K display and all of this new capability, the new 27-inch iMac is by far the most amazing iMac we've ever built.
So not only have we built an iMac with the most incredible display we've ever made, but throughout the product line, we've updated everything to make it the best iMac ever. So if you look inside it, it has the fastest chips we've ever put in an iMac. It starts with a 3.5 gigahertz Intel quad-core i5, but upgradable to 4 gigahertz i7, the fastest ever in an iMac. The graphics have a Radeon R9 M290X, upgradable to a 295X. So how fast is that? The previous fastest chip in an iMac was 2.4 teraflops of compute power. Not bad. This is 3.5 teraflops, 45% faster than the previous version. I/O is faster as well. It is now Thunderbolt 2, 20 megabit per second bandwidth per port. It's faster storage, standard terabyte Fusion drive. And it's all built together, like all of our products, in the most environmentally friendly manner, including supporting the latest Energy Star 6.1. So it's a very efficient desktop product. So what does this amazing state-of-the-art new iMac cost? Well, let's make a comparison. If you've ever tried to buy a high-end display, for example, a new 4K IPS TFT display, not quite as many pixels as the iMac, not quite as beautiful display, but still not bad. You know that these range in the price of $3,000 or more. So that's why we're really excited to tell you the new iMac with Retina 5K display is going to cost $2499. And for that, we throw in an entire computer. It's got a 3.5 gigahertz i5 standard, Radeon R9 chip, 8 gigs of memory, and a terabyte Fusion drive. And it starts to ship today. So that is the new iMac with Retina display. It joins the rest of the iMac line. A 21.5-inch iMac starting at $1099, 27-inch iMac starting at $1799, and a new iMac with Retina 5K display at $2499. I can't wait for you all to see it and experience the incredible images that it produces. There has never been a desktop computer like it. I think it's the perfect fitting to the 30th birthday of Macintosh.